What if the ultimate Batmobile didn't just exist in the shadows of Gotham, but was reborn as the Eclipse, a car so aggressive, so lethal, that it became a legend the moment it touched the asphalt? Imagine a vehicle that doesn't just drive, it hunts, it dominates, it owns the night. A car forged from stealth, power, and fear itself, designed to make even the most daring villains pause. What if you could see it for the first time, straight on, under dramatic studio lights? The sheer width of the chassis, the flat, armored shoulders, the Batwing-inspired contours, it would leave you breathless. Faint glowing blue lines trace the edges of its body, like veins of pure technology pulsing with life. The headlights blaze like piercing bat eyes, cutting through the darkness, warning anyone who dares to cross its path. Shadows cling to it, sculpting its predator-like silhouette, while the glossy floor reflects every inch of its dominance. What if you could watch it in motion, tearing across an empty studio or an open Gotham rooftop? Motion blur would barely capture its speed, the way it slices through the night like a phantom. Every curve, every sharp edge, is a weapon in itself, a statement of authority. You could almost hear the roar of the engine, a symphony of raw power, finely tuned, engineered for absolute control. The exhaust pulses like a heartbeat, steady and relentless, echoing the presence of the Dark Knight himself. What if you could peer inside, into the cockpit, and see the interior designed for a warrior? Matte black panels and angular bat wing motifs dominate the dashboard. Faint glowing blue accents guide the eyes to touchscreens, instrument clusters, and control panels, each one exuding precision and deadly efficiency. The steering wheel is no ordinary wheel. It is an interface, a command center, a conduit between human skill and technological perfection. Every surface, every material, tells a story of stealth, intelligence, and readiness for battle. What if you could view the engine, exposed and raw, like the heart of a beast? High-tech armored components, turbines, and reinforced structures hum with potential energy. Faint blue lines glow along pipes and intake manifolds, showing that this is no ordinary powertrain. This is a machine designed to dominate, to survive, to crush everything in its path with surgical precision. It is a mechanical extension of the Dark Knight's will, alive with stealth and strength. What if you could see it from a three-quarter angle, whether front or back, and feel the menace radiating from every contour? The back taillights glow like narrow red bat eyes, warning of power ready to strike. Shadows cling to every panel, every shoulder, emphasizing the armored nature of the vehicle. The floor beneath reflects it perfectly, creating a cinematic aura, like the car itself is emerging from darkness, a predator reborn in metal and tech. What if you imagined this car in action, not just in a studio, but racing through Gotham's misty streets? Streetlights glint on its matte black armor, neon signs reflecting faintly on its sharp edges, yet never overpowering its presence. Wet asphalt mirrors its silhouette as it moves with precision, speed, and unstoppable force. Every turn, every drift, every acceleration feels like a statement. The night belongs to the Eclipse, and the Eclipse belongs to the Dark Knight. What if this car could change the way we think about machines, about vehicles, about power? Not just as transport, not just as speed, but as an icon of fear, stealth, and authority? What if it reminded criminals that no matter how fast they run, no matter how clever they think they are, the Eclipse is always hunting, always calculating, always one step ahead? What if you could feel the adrenaline, the tension, the awe of standing next to it? Its presence alone commands respect. Its design tells a story of preparation, of strategy, of dominance. The Eclipse is more than a car. It is a symbol. It is an extension of Batman's will. It is the night made tangible, the silent guardian in mechanical form. What if the Eclipse isn't just a concept, but a reality waiting to be unleashed? Imagine the roar of its engine, the flash of its lights, the fear it instills. Imagine the thrill of